Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's a pretty odd time in the day to go live, but I'm hoping that most of you are going to catch this later. And I'm kind of going to go off on a rant today because this is super, super important to me. And I think it should be super, super important to all of us. As you read in the description below, this video is all about not giving a shit anymore. And I know that at first it sounds weird, but I'm going to explain myself, okay? In order to succeed in life, in order to get anywhere, to evolve and to grow, you have to step out of the ordinary. You have to step out of your comfort zone, and you have to be okay with people thinking you're kind of a weirdo. I've studied a lot of successful people in my life. I have certain mentors, and I've looked at all of them, and they're all kind of weirdos, you know? They all did things that were out of the ordinary, that people didn't look at as acceptable or normal, or you fill in the blank, okay? So you have to stop giving a shit. You have to stop caring about what other people think of you, because if you constantly live your life based on what other people think of you, you're never going to make it far. And I want to give an example with my yoga teaching, okay? When I first started teaching yoga, I was afraid to do meditations. I was afraid to do breath work with my students because I was afraid that they wouldn't like it and that they would get scared off and that they wouldn't come back to my classes. I was scared that I was playing too much hippie, weird spiritual music and people weren't going to like that and they weren't going to come to my classes. I was so worried about what other teachers and what other students used to think of me that I really stuck to a very kind of ordinary teaching style. That's when I first started. And then one day I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. If these people don't like what I teach, they don't have to come to my classes again. So then I started putting in breath work, meditation, weird hippy dippy music, whatever. And I actually grew to have a huge following of students because I did that. I stuck to my traditions and I stuck to what I thought was really, really important. And yeah, I'm a little bit of an unordinary yoga teacher. I talk about self-development in class. I kind of force people to get okay with meditating and closing their eyes. And I'm totally okay with if the fact that people don't like it, just don't come to my class, right? I had to step out of the comfort zone and I had to just not care what people think of me. Even right now, doing a live feed, like going live is not easy, guys. It's hard to go live. You're constantly thinking about what other people are going to think of you, who's going to be watching you live, who's going to be saying things to their friends about you, etc., etc., etc. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You have to be okay with what you're doing, and that's it. That's all that matters in life. So stop giving a shit. Stop caring about what your friends think of you. Stop caring about what your parents think of you. I mean, to a certain extent, right? I mean, if you're going out and doing drugs all day long, then maybe you should care about the people that are telling you to stop, okay? I'm talking about when you have an idea of something that's going to make you successful, when you have an amazing creative idea about how to act towards other people, how to sell a certain product, how to teach a certain class or teach a certain workshop, whatever it is that you do, go with it. Be the oddball. Be the person that steps out of the ordinary. Don't be a sheep. Okay? 90% of our world is made up of sheep. They all like the same music. They all dress the same. They talk the same. They want the same type of future. They just all want the same thing because they look at the TV and the TV tells them, hey, you need this, you should want this. And they go, oh, okay, because they don't think for themselves. Okay? So you don't want to be part of that 90%. You want to be part of the 10% of people that think for themselves and that act based on their intuition, and they do not care what other people think of them, okay? There's been videos that I made that get 500 views, and then there's other videos that I made that get like 80 views. And I don't care. I still keep putting out value, and I still keep putting out information, and I still keep doing my thing online. And if you don't like it, too bad. I just choose to not care anymore. And ever since I chose to stop caring, I am a happier person. I attract better people into my life. And I attract the type of friends that are in that 10%, that value me for the fact that I'm different. So if there's something about you that you want to explore, but you're just way too scared that people are going to judge you, who cares? It's not even their reality. This is your reality. It's your life. Why are you listening to other people? Why are you letting what other people say about you make any difference? I know so many beautiful souls that were writers, creators, painters, singers that decided to not follow that dream because they were scared of what other people might think of them if they do. And then they just got a regular job, they did the 9 to 5, they got married, they had kids, and now they're 40 years old and they're wondering what the hell happened. So don't do that. Don't be one of those people. Step outside of your comfort zone, do whatever your intuition tells you to do, and be a little weird. Okay? Being a little weird is always a great thing. More and more people are appreciating weirdness. They're appreciating raw, real honesty. You don't have to fit in. Fitting in doesn't bring success. Actually, not fitting in brings success. So just think about that. Take it to heart. Meditate on it. Sit with it for a while. Sit with it and say, what would my life be like if I just stopped caring what others thought of me? What would my life be like if I just acted the way that I want to act each and every day? If I said what I want to say each and every day? If I treated people the way I want to treat people each and every day without being worried of judgment? And especially you guys that are younger and you're in high school right now, if you're 17, 18, I remember being that age, I was so controlled about what people thought of me. I wanted to be cool so badly. I needed to be cool. I needed to be accepted. And I did a lot of stupid things when I was younger because of this. So if you're young, please don't get sucked into that. I promise life changes when you get older, guys. Okay? Just be yourselves. And if there's someone in your school that you want to talk to that's being bullied and you want to help them out, but you're scared that other people might judge you if you help them out, go help them out. Don't worry about the bullies. They're not going to be there after high school, okay? So I urge you all, start being yourselves. Start being, outside of the box, outside of the ordinary. Be original. Be beautiful. Let your soul shine. And be happy. Do whatever it takes for you to be happy, because that's number one. Anyway, I'm done my rant. Thank you for listening, for those of you guys that are here listening. And leave a comment below if you agree with what I say. If you don't agree, still leave a comment. Tell me why you don't agree. And I'll see you all on the other side. See ya.